Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. We're live now. From now on, yoo-hoo, immortalized forever. Unless I will erase it.
How many people can watch?
What about Trumpeter's new tiger?
Nobody mentioned Trumpeter's tiger except for you.
No. I'm trying to get the conversation rolling about Trumpeter's new tiger.
Seb can tell you all about it, or talk to you about it.
I know absolutely nothing. Why should I know that?
Trumpeter.
Yeah, well,
you knew everything.
I know.
About Trumpeter.
They posted the picture of the tiger. 2 tigers, actually.
It looks cool. But then...
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Adam?
Yes, because I don't... Like... People keep going on, oh, there's so many tigers out there, but really there's only the dragon, the tummy, the academy, and they've all got their flaws. Except for the dragon. The dragon one really doesn't, but then you have to go find one.
Nice. Oh, I don't want to do anything. I just want to drink beer.
Oh, John says, thank God it's Friday, fellas. Hobby M Style says plus. And Jody Blackwell says, oi, guys.
Oi.
Damn, there. Oi. Oi.
Oi. Oi, you. Oh.
Loads of money.
He's Mike sneaked in.
Sneaky Mike.
Ninja Mike.
Yeah. Thundercats, ho, roll.
I can't hear a word you're saying, Mike. I can just hear a mumble in the background.
Jody just says, I just finished the Revell P61 Black Widow 1/48 scale.
That's one for kids. They sold very, very cheaply over here.
It's also really old. I actually have it. It does not look fun to build.
I'm in a sarcastic mood, so I'll keep my mouth shut.
It's not. It's the reason that it's called a Black Widow. Yep, that's all set up. Let's go. Ooh, up to 8 viewers within a couple of minutes. Yee.
One of them's me, Seb.
Sorry?
One of them's me.
Another one's Hendrik.
Again, I didn't hear you, Jan.
I have YouTube open.
Your connection is bad. You're breaking up in the middle of the sentence.
I can hear him fine.
Really? Well, then what did he say?
He said he's one of the viewers.
Oh, well, then there's still 8 different ones. For me, for some reason, he's breaking up on my side.
Jody's now working in the P38 J Lightning by Revell, also 1/48.
You like your Revels, Jody? So, let's see what I got myself into.
Big goddamn hole.
I did not.
Hey, Rodney. Yeah, he most likely said that. You're absolutely right. Wat doe je met onze poes? Wat doe je met onze poes?
I'm just stirring things up. Yes.
Here's someone.
Yeah, I can see Mike. I see you talking, but there's no sound.
Very quiet, Mike. Very, very quiet.
I can only see some lips move. That's it. Ooh, the model building will be coming to a stop for a few months while getting ready to head to Costa Rica for a few months. Well, that's not a bad thing to do.
Can we come? This is right.
Okay, Jody said yes.
He said, "Let's go, mates." So you can go. Start packing, Jockey.
Okay. I'll finish my tea first, if you don't mind. Oh, it had to be on foot bucket, didn't it? Fuck's sake.
Extortion.
Now you're muted, Mike, according to your sign there.
The reason
think
no
I-
model gold in there, it's super expensive. Quid for a kit in UK. In Costa Rica, it will cost 80 quid. 100% import duty tax.
Oh, that's.
As well. You're cracking up.
He was reading Jody Blackwell's comment. The reason,
I'm gonna
that's
change
the reason why.
Sorry again.
The reason that
I'm
Jody
going to change some of
the reason that Jody doesn't model in Costa Rica is because it's super expensive over there. You pay 40 quid for a model in the UK. That will cost 80 quid in the Costa Rica, plus 100% import duty tax. No, that's quite a lot.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah,
good.
much better.
Back to the tab again.
Yeah, I got the same problem with my old laptop. Mike has bigger problems with his sign today, though. Yay. That's also one thing you never have to do with, or seldom have to do with World War II armor.
What's that?
Sharp edge camo. Adam Mann says, hey guys, hey boys. And Jody wants to know what everybody's working on.
Getting drunk.
I'm working at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday.
Mike, your sound's back.
Does it sound normal?
Yep.
As normal as you can be.
I was hoping to sound like a pig or a smurf, but normal's good enough.
That's why I come off and instantly refresh again. Otherwise, I end up sounding like a robot.
Beep, 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 beep.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Beep, 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 beep. Buck, look out for that fucking shit.
Ah,
Haha.
Me, I'm working on 148 scale figures again.
I'm
I
cleaning.
did paint.
I'm cleaning a piece of shit airbrush.
didn't know you
What
had
airbrush?
that.
I've got a whole drawer full of piece of shit airbrushes.
Is it one of those Chinese ones or what?
No,
Or one of those rebranded ones.
yeah.
No.
I'm working on the Meng Terminator, Jody.
Found him.
Who?
Mr. John W. Reed. Well, I found
What did you
something
read?
he's done.
What's
Okay.
with the things that are with Shepherd Payne there? Ian?
I just came across it just now and I saw the name and I thought, it looks as though that Mr. Reed sent Shepherd Payne some pictures of models he built, and that was the valuation he put on it. That link I've just put up is something that guy's built from scratch.
Shepherd put a price tag on guy's work. Is that what you said?
I think so. I
Yeah,
think that's what the letter
basically.
says.
I saw a 2.5 and a bunch of zeros after that. Is that right?
15 grand, whatever it was he sent to him.
Unless you're building for movie studios, there's no fucking model worth 15 grand.
The diorama of
Okay.
a workshop of the German Air Service, 1917, with an Albatros fighter stripped of its fabric undergoing repair.
What's the scale?
Once didn't say. Just reading off the letter. Oh, 1/16.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
that would be huge.
And that letter, that link I've just posted in the chat. We'll start with it. I don't know if that's an albatross or not, but
I managed to do something I'm very proud of.
You finished your King Tiger.
No, it's been finished for ages.
done that. A day without masturbation.
No,
No.
I
Oh,
didn't do a Louis CK. I managed to get a BTR 70 from Trumpeter and get all the tires in alignment so that it actually sits on the ground without one of the tires sticking up in the air.
Good for you.
Very good for me.
I'm not sure whether to laugh or cry.
I will be right back.
What's that, Chalky?
Nothing. I just ignore it. I'm not in the mood.
I'm not in the mood either. I'm just fucking around. I'm just proud of my basic modeling skills.
For some reason, so it doesn't really help. Fuck.
I don't know what to do for the Kursk GB.
Build a tiger.
Don't you start. There's a
Could build a
lot of
tiger.
that about Adam.
Do a T76 for T3476. The old Tamiya one. It's a good one. No problem. Can take it. Just do it. Do it!
Oh no.
It's your favourite colour as well, Adam. Green.
It's green. Orbio.
Do a captured 30.
I need to find. I'm hoping to find some photos of a Valentine or something in Kursk.
Will you be my Valentine?
Oh shit! I was looking for that for you, wasn't I, last week? I found one with German soldiers climbing all over it. Is that any good?
It might work. I don't do figure painting, but it gives me a chance to try.
But there were some Russian soldiers.
I know there's a book that's just come out about British Lend-Lease to Russia.
A message, Adam.
It's quite cool, actually.
I found another one which was actually in a charge with some guys running alongside it, but I can't find it again.
Oh.
There's a couple of cool, like Churchill's next to like blown up. What was those armored cars with all the radio equipment that the Germans used?
The 223.
Yeah.
That was another one I found. So I was toying with doing that at Valentine.
Hang on. Is that the one that the Tamiya Valentine comes with the decals for? Guess what?
What?
That's the one that the
That's-
Tamiya comes with the decals for.
Which?
Really?
Yeah, totally. I'm so surprised and happy. Woo.
Isn't that cool? Without any measures.
Yep.
Well, the first photo or the second one was just sent you?
Second one.
Or is it completely different? Why is it on Google you can find a photo one day, but you can't find it the next, even with the same search? All right. There you go then, job done.
What you talking about?
The
What you
Valentine.
on about?
The Valentine.
A Valentine. Ooh.
The Tamiya kit comes with decals for
The
that
kit.
one.
Yeah, Mike, you're loony.
If you're interested.
Nah.
No, you can.
Adam sold his soul to the King Tigers now, so he's not interested anymore. Wow. My voice is going downhill a bit.
He's a German armor convert now.
Sorry?
He's a German armor convert now. They're going back on him.
Yeah. I'm German armor forever.
Forever and always now.
He a hot beer or something.
A hot beer.
Yep.
I'd rather have a cold beer.
You weird.
It gets rid of sore throats.
Then it just Get you a bit tipsy like a cold one does.
Yeah.
I'll give up. Were there Matildas at Kursk?
Could be land lease, but I'm not 100% sure. That's really Mike's department.
The photo of Kursk was similar scenery of a Matilda. Germans on it.
I know a lot of Matildas were at Kharkov. I don't know about Kursk.
If they were at Kharkov, they were at Kursk. That's almost half a year later or something like that. So if they definitely were at Kharkov, it's 99% sure they were at Kursk.
I thought they took a pasting at Kharkov though.
Yeah, but still, the Russians used everything they could get on their hands because they knew about Kursk, of course.
Yeah.
They knew what's going to happen, so they were throwing everything at them.
They literally called in all their reserves for Kursk as well.
They planned to give the Germans a good whooping.
They had the Churchill at Kursk.
Yeah, I've come across that as a reference. I will find this photograph if it takes me the rest of my bloody month.
I need to figure out how to do long graphs, and I haven't even built a diorama ever in my life.
I have found the answer to that, but it's very expensive.
Yeah. Zoiets. What's keeping Henrik? He doesn't want to come out tonight, or? Normally he's always moaning about the hangout. He hasn't even seen it.
Shh, be quiet. He needs to sleep.
Is that in the right scale?
It's 1/30th, apparently.
Well, that would work.
That would work. I am contemplating buying one, but it's fucking 42 quid.
It would cost me a shit ton to get one here.
Well, you could do what I did here. Just get some paint bristles and sprinkle it around it.
I'm about to head out anyway, so I might go past the model shop and see if they do mats. I know they used to, but they were all like the rubbery ones, not anything with actual glass on them.
I think this looks right. Actually,
It looks cool in that photo. Like, it actually looks pretty impressive.
Depends what you're looking for.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Hmm?
These are not the droids you are looking for.
That's a bad connection.
Alright. I'm going to head out, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Laters.
Hey, Mike is back.
I'm back.
Here he is.
And put some laundry away. Those comments?
Yeah, they wanted to know if there are Matildas at Kursk.
Yes.
Oh, there's your answer, Chucky.
Nope, that photo is that cursed thing.
For Matilda's and Valentine's.
Still state Valentine's, but I didn't know if this photo was from Kursk. No, I can't find it. I'm having a mare. There it is. I bet they'd be building one of those for the quick build.
That's a Russian Matilda. It's an interesting mark. That's an interesting mark on the front of that skirt there, in front of the lead road wheel.
Hit with something, isn't it? It's cracked as well.
Not really sure what that mark is. It looks like a hit of some kind, but
It's the hit. You can see it spraying out. Can't you?
yeah, it's got rays. It doesn't look like
Looks
a
like a crack.
Not really sure.
But
That's interesting. She's interesting. Or it's a piece of wire hanging down from that. I don't know. I can't tell. The picture's just grainy enough that I can't tell clearly. That's annoying.
Well, the track's off, so.
Yeah. Huh. I love Matildas. Matildas are cool tanks. They just look beastie and mean. They're slow as hell, but when they first got on the battlefield, they were a bit of a pain in the butt. They're the bad guys.
infantry tanks, walking pace.
But it must be
That's what they were made for.
must have been a small caliber to do that, because it didn't actually penetrate, did it?
They're 37 millimeter gun, I think they have, isn't it?
Dustin is on the road today.
Let's
He
see.
can be coming in.
Or 2 centimeter.
Hey, Dustin.
No, he's on the road.
I heard. I'm just saying, hey.
What were you looking for, Mike? That's just grainy enough to on a picture. That in just in the front on the fender?
Yeah,
White
so,
mark on the
And the
front.
front,
That's a crack. That's a crack.
yeah, but it also looks like it could be a wire hanging down.
Yeah, but just on top of the discoloration, what looks like an impact,
Yeah,
I think it's a crack.
it's a crack.
very unusual positioning of the crack. I don't know. I can't tell.
I don't know what is usual when you get shot at. So You have a bit more experience in that part than I do. Luckily.
I might do 2 then.
The Tamiya kits are wonderful.
I built an AFV Valentine. That was a fucking pig.
Yeah, I've built 3 of the AFV Club Valentines. I love those. And I tried the mini art ones, and I think I'd rather claw out my eyes than build another mini art Valentine.
Well, thank you for the kind words, sir.
Who?
Michael. His kind words earlier on his video.
Ah,
Oh,
Shit.
talking about Valentine. Thank you for your kind words. Who?
No, I was looking at something coming in. Just remember.
I was talking about his hoose.
Yeah,
I thought I would thank him in person.
Wee hoose.
Unlike others, I watch your videos.
What house?
What's Hendrik got against VidMe?
Yeah.
It's un-German.
It's something to do
Sound
with apparently he thinks Fitney keeps money from the content creators to improve the site. Kind of what Google does, but Fitney is Google without being Google. So
YouTube does the exact same thing.
yeah, but then again he says, well, I already have a YouTube account, so why should I? I mean, that's kind of very much hypocritical.
I don't know. Why is he asking the question?
No, it's just something.
He was wondering what we're talking about, but he won't watch your video on VidMe. So he didn't know what we were talking about, did he?
No.
Oh. Am I supposed to care?
No.
Okay. I forgot to turn on the care button again.
You have one?
No, not really.
He had it removed.
The
I had
answer
it
is fuck you.
I had it removed and replaced with a giant fuck off button.
I have one of those.
And I specifically made sure they installed it with the Irish accent version because they say fuck off in the best way possible.
Fuck off!
They are very good at saying fuck off. It's just something in the way they tone it. It's beautiful. Almost poetic.
Yeah, that's one way to bring it.
It's a very expressive accent. Right, I'm bored. What am I doing?
You're building models.
Oh, I wasn't fucking bothered. I built one last week. Done that.
Finish one.
Time to do something else. Hey,
What?
you cannot accuse me of not finishing things.
Yeah, that's true.
I can.
You can, but you'd be wrong.
That's something else, but I can.
Granted, you can.
He would be lying, but he can still do it.
I've got figures
So?
to paint, but I don't want to do it.
Paint mine.
No, I don't want to paint my own.
Paint mine fingers. Figures, not my fingers. My fingers. You almost killed me there.
All 200 of them.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do. Now, there's my problem. There's a whole fucking paint worm in that nozzle. That's why I won't spray. Holy shit. Goddamn shit weasel moved into my airbrush.
Ooh, a shit
Nothing
weasel.
worse than shit weasels in your airbrush.
If you say so.
Trust me, you don't want a shit weasel.
If I ever get my fingers on the guy who created this camera pattern, I'm gonna kill him.
Look up shit weasels on the internet. You'll see.
I'm gonna kill him without question.
You don't want one.
Yep, he's dead.
You better go find the Ruski then. I did it.
Freehand it.
Yeah, sharp edge, freehand.
Well,
I've
just
done it.
Wayne Lazenby is in chat and says, "Hi guys."
I've done it.
My
Looks
way.
like shit, but I've done it.
Hey Wayne.
Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Isn't Wayne on the road?
Mate. Dustin is on the road.
Well, no, Wayne should be heading north, shouldn't he?
I don't know. Wayne, should you be heading north?
Why would he go north?
Because
Go
he's
for
going
it.
to a model show.
There's a model show?
Telford this weekend.
There's a model show on the weekend.
Is there?
Pretty big one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, it's in England.
Oh,
That
that's
probably explains why you don't know it.
I don't get out much.
Is there snow?
There was yesterday. It snowed yesterday.
So you don't get it out at all at the moment. There's no snow, so you don't have to shovel.
No, I did have to put salt down though. Which was annoying. Alright. You should be clean now. Egg salad.
Caramel biscuits.
I'm a
Multi-machine
bomber
test
for the
case.
IRA. I'm a bomber for the IRA. I'm smuggling cocaine. Sorry, that was a really shit accent. Sorry about that. That was insulting almost. It was so bad. Wish it didn't sound like a drunken Jamaican.
A drunken Jamaican.
That's what it usually sounds like when I do any accent. A drunk Jamaican.
Can't say I've ever heard a drunken Jamaican.
No? They sound like they do when they're sober. Sorry, that's a really old joke.
else would I search for? Fuck it.
Hi guys, Telford Most Show Saturday, Gone West. Wayne says.
Go west.
Yeah,
Oh, Gone West.
I don't know how far up north he lives, but I'm reckon, yeah, it's up that way somewhere. Is everyone going to start singing the Pet Shop Boys?
What? Oh. Ik doe niks. You sound tired.
You sound like you smoke more than me.
Guess what? I don't smoke at all. Damn, Mike went quiet, but he's doing his hair.
That won't take him long.
Nope. Definitely not.
You finish your boat, Jan?
Nope. Just taking my time over it. Well, yeah,
Yeah, still March, so.
Yeah, about that. It'll be done, but it will not, it will be done, but it will not be entering.
You don't like it?
No, it's not that. It was I got broken bits on it.
Oh yeah, this shit.
But I will still finish it though.
You have to now. You told everyone you're doing it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Do it!
Won't be entering into the competition. Besides, I've got other things on my mind now. That could be more important.
Yep. That's true. That's true as well.
You're pregnant.
I'm not, but my wife is.
No
Ooh!
way. Are you serious?
Yep.
Well,
Congratulations.
great hair.
I've had this for years.
It's gonna get worse now.
Right.
That's gonna be exciting.
I don't think it could get any worse than what it is now.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I think you're screwed. It's gonna start falling out now. Oh,
Yeah, by the end of the year. By the end of the year, he's bald. End of next year.
Look like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, that'll be exciting. It's been a while since I've changed somebody's shitty ass. No, I don't need any volunteers.
I worked for that
Oh,
since about
come on, Mike.
8 weeks now.
Was that? Yeah.
Worked for that since about 8 or 9 weeks now. So it's going to be about June, July.
Get some sleep in while you can, then.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
It depends. If it's anything like my last one, I'll kill it.
You didn't say that out loud. Nobody heard that.
No, my son, when he was little, he was a right little terror for sleeping at night. In fact, he didn't sleep at night.
We're all getting a little long in the teeth for wee babies in the house.
Andrew Jerome wants to know, Mike, did you decide what you're gonna do for the build?
No. I still have the list. I haven't decided if I'm gonna pick
He's going
any.
to do them all.
That's the plan, I think. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I know the Brumbar is probably going to be first, though. We'll probably do that first. I'm going to do a diorama with busting through a farmer's house and the farmer shaking his pitchfork at it. You bastard! Stinking Germans, get out of my barn!
Be careful what you say, Mike.
Well, that's what I was thinking about calling it. Stinking Germans, get out of my barn.
Get out of my car and barn.
With all the pigs running away.
No, the Germans just driven in.
I could probably rig a few pigs to make them look like they're running away. They look better than my smooth ass. That joke just doesn't get old.
Oh shit, that was the wrong fucking.
Thursday. This is Friday, so that's not the day that happened.
Andrew says, I'm also going to do a Brumbar, the dragon with Zim.
Not for Kursk, I hope. They didn't have Zim on them. That was later when they got to Italy.
Oh, he just pissed on his fireworks.
The Brumbers that were at Kursk were all the early ones.
I'm glad. Well, he knows now, so he can't go wrong.
They're all the early ones. If you had the Dragon kit that didn't have the zoom, you could, if you were clever, you could modify it so that it was an early one. I did it.
He says, what? He says, oh shit, what about Stoke 4?
Yeah, there were Stoke 4s there. You do the F2. There had a couple of F2s there. Had it was the G. No, shit, I don't remember which Stug. Yeah, it was the G. The Stug was there. The
G.
Panzer IV, F2, F1 there. Stugs are cool. I love Stugs. I was looking for something, but I'm damned if I can remember what it was.
Your mind. It's
No.
gone.
There's no hope for that. Lost that years ago. Oh, look, another video of mine has been flagged for not suitability.
Andrew says, okay, cool, thanks. Coffee.
He probably thinks something else. Fuck. Damn it, head again.
Actually, this is the second time they flagged that one. Do you not like that one? I don't know. I'm beginning to think that YouTube doesn't like Poland. I know they don't like the IDF. All my videos on the IDF got flagged, and I had to tell them to do manual reviews of them all.
Google is run by Palestinian.
Yeah, you can't say that either in a YouTube video.
It doesn't like what, Mike?
They don't like the IDF and they don't like the Palestinians. You mention either of those in a video or in a title, and you're going to get nailed.
Not the good kind of nailed, though.
No. You'll have to request a review. I had to do it on all of mine. You dry yet? Yep, you're dry. I love heat guns. Make it so much easier. Oh, I was going to share the link. That's what I was going to do. Dope. That's what I was doing. Where's your page? That's the one for watching, and here's the one for joining. A little late now, but stop asking the same thing.
I can't say fucking in the title, so.
You can't?
No. Start. Tried that.
You haven't.
You can change the title after.
Yes, I know.
I've seen lots of YouTube videos with the word fucking.
Yeah, but yeah, title. But if you do a live hangout, it for some reason it will not start if you do it.
Oh, well, you can change it after.
Yeah, I know.
What I really wanted to call it.
Isn't that Fantasia from Disney?
Vlog before Telford.
According to something I'm reading, the elephant, which is on display at the Tank Museum in Bovington at the moment, actually fought at Kursk when it was a Ferdinand.
They all did.
All elephants were Ferdinand's first.
Yep, they all were, and then they got converted.
No, I just didn't know that one was at Kursk.
Ones that survived, anyway. They didn't build any new ones. They just had the 90 on hand, turned into Ferdinands, and then the ones that didn't get completely destroyed at Kursk, they modified the
It said 50 survived and returned to Germany at the end of August.
Yeah, that's a number that's debatable. One says 50, the other one says 40. And they didn't move to Germany, they went to Italy, I think, for refitting.
Good
Yeah,
afternoon, boys.
remember.
Evening,
They
whatever.
were in Italy for a while. They were in Italy for a while.
Hey,
Hi, Henrik.
Commander.
Oh,
Oh.
you talking about Ferdinand
I
there?
touched that one.
They got refitted for Italy? That sounds like Ferdinand's to me. All right, just ignore me then.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't hear you speak, so I wasn't ignoring you. I was whistling.
Yes, we were talking about Ferdinand.
Not the guy that was assassinated.
Hello again. There was a guy assassinated?
Yeah, during the First World War.
Franz Ferdinand.
Oh,
You don't read?
yeah. The heir of Austria.
Him and his wife shot
Talk
to
to
death.
death.
It was your fault. Oh, you fucker.
Why did you shoot him? That's that kind of ignited the First World War. You
War,
genocidal maniac.
you war starter, you.
Oh. Wanted was Yugoslavian independence.
Ooh, cool.
Actually, Serbian independence from Yugoslavia. That looks like a tree to me.
Very observant.
You got
No.
good eyes.
And Chalky's bench is suspiciously empty.
Sorry, I was ignoring you.
I know. Because you are a cunt.
You gave us permission.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was ignoring you.
Chalky,
Yes, dear.
Here it comes.
fuck you.
Jockey.
There it is.
You're welcome.
You missed the word out.
Hendrik's got away with words.
Jockey. Next thing is he's something like suck my big cock or something like that, probably. Really, guys, you had to do all this for.
Let's have a snack.
It'll look great when you finish.
Let's hope so.
Is that just the first side done, Seb?
No, I got two sides done.
Oh,
I got the top, the front, and the back still to do.
Oh, you messed it up.
No.
Okay, so when I click the link, you're supposed to change the page.
The damn thing is,
But
you
it's
always have
not
to think.
digital camo, is it?
It's the thing is, you have to think in reverse. So that what you're masking, it's not that what you're seeing. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
So think while looking in a mirror.
Well, I have to think that the part I spray is the white parts because I'm going to spray the darker parts. And that's very counterintuitive.
I'm just going to sit here for 20 minutes and hold my tree.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
And oh boy, could she hold it.
I love CA glue. It's just nuts.
Oh, well said, Trump. What?
Mike's tree isn't talking.
I was talking about the commander in tweet. Yeah.
I didn't know he was wearing tweed nowadays.
He's Scottish, isn't he?
Is he?
Thinks he is. I think.
Talking about Scottish, where's those Scotsmen?
I wonder if that guy in Scotland ever sold his land to Donald Trump.
Because he has a lot of money.
No, the
Say
guy
again?
in Scotland. that
Yeah,
Donald
Trump wanted to build a new golf course.
Oh, that story. Yeah, I heard something about that.
He wanted to buy his land and he refused. Wonder if he ever gave in.
Nope. Hopefully not.
If he's a proper Scotsman, he didn't. He would have just sat back and enjoyed the consternation on Donald Trump's.
Well, the Scottish to him yesterday, I think, because he promised to invest 9 million or 9 billion even into Scotland, building new leisure resorts, and he hasn't done it yet.
Because he doesn't have the money.
Well,
Probably.
Well, what?
I think as a
he
president,
does have the money to build his golf course. So
I think, as
Well,
a
not
pre-
the 9 billion to invest in Scotland.
I think being the president of a foreign country kind of makes it difficult for him to invest in shit like that right now. It
He
would be
can't.
kind of,
He's not allowed to.
He can do whatever he wants. He's the president.
No, you cannot. Actually, that's the thing about being the president in the United States. You cannot
Oh.
do this. You cannot buy stuff.
I think he skipped over that part of the handbook that they give you when you become president.
He probably just says, I'm the president. Fuck off.
I bet you he says that a lot.
He can do that in the United States, but he cannot do that in other foreign countries.
Yeah, but if he goes somewhere
Because
and says, I want to buy that, and somebody else says, okay, he just can buy that.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
can
but-
actually be sued for that in his own country.
What,
For
even if it's
having
his own money?
for buying something.
You know that he is not allowed to use his office to accumulate.
Nobody
wealth.
said he's using his office. We said he wanted to buy a property of a Scotsman, and the Scotsman said no. Then he said he promises to invest either 90 million or 90 billion in Scotland in resorts.
Yeah, that's the
Nobody
bit
told about that he's a president.
that's the bit that would get him in trouble if he tried to do that now. Because he is the president at the moment. Kind
Yep.
of can't really do that kind of thing.
Yep.
Well, didn't he sign over control of his empire to his
His
son?
sons.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that's now being investigated for,
Being a Russian or something.
being very close to the Putin. All of a sudden.
Hey, Jockey, is that the photo you were looking for last week?
Which, well, you found it.
No, the one you posted on Pop.
The
The one with the Russians jumping off the Matilda.
Oh, no, that's a Matilda. No, I've given up looking for that one.
That was the Valentine you were looking for, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What's funny?
You know those boxes that were for sale?
Yeah.
Someone's put a comment on the original post saying American car modelers sometimes buy boxes for the art, for the box art.
Really?
Like, not for 100 quid, they don't.
No, No, they don't. Not usually.
I was disappointed that I got taken down. I was looking forward to seeing that finish.
Yeah, that would be funny.
No, £102 was the last bid.
Yeah.
Yeah. For 15 boxes when 10 of them had instructions in them and nothing else.
Learn to read, people. Why? That's a good deal. I have to have it. I have to have it.
I just bought a bunch of empty boxes for 102 quid. Yay! I'm so lucky.
I married a moron.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It is pretty. And I have a kit as well.
You got a kid? I thought you didn't have one.
I'm going to build that.
Oh, gone quiet. Hendrick's gone out.
Again.
His connection is sort of in and out. I'll try to restart the router.
Chalky, what did you do to his router? Sorry?
Chalky, what tank is that?
A Panzer 1.
Panzer 1.
Host F at Kursk, and I have a kit.
There were ones at Kursk?
No, not that many.
Like 3 or 4, I think, from what I've read.
Yeah, I can't. I get a list of them here.
What? And make the Russians laugh themselves to death?
No, they were recon. Three. Most likely they were attached to an artillery unit.
Yeah, probably.
Well, that would tie in beautifully with my diorama then.
They might have been working with one of the Stug units too. One of the commanders might have been just using it as his own personal tank too. That kind of happened. You'd have to look up exactly which ones were doing what.
Commander with very little self-esteem.
Commanders didn't do a whole lot of the fighting. They just told people what to do.
Yeah, Chalky, Hobby Boss has a kit for that.
Do they?
That's what Hendrick says.
He has one. He has a pencil. Oh yeah, Hendrik isn't listening.
Would it be that one?
Why, yes! It's a miracle!
Hobby Boss, 1/35th scale, German.
No, it's a Panzer 27, I guess.
Is it? I don't know if it's Panzer Wagon 1 or not, but it's a piece of KPFW.1.
Show the box art to the camera.
Panzer Kampfwagen 1.
Chucky, talk, say something so I can make a picture. Ah, damn it. 1 second.
Drop it down a bit.
I'm going to do this differently. It doesn't want... No, I want this. No, back. That.
You taking a picture of this, right?
Yep. Just to annoy Hendrik.
He really should read the chat because I posted a picture of this when I got it about 3 weeks ago.
Thumbs up from Hendrik.
His router is incorporating.
Still on mobile right now.
Why doesn't he just buy a laptop or a tablet?
Hey, Mike, did you have a look for that DVD?
Not yet, no.
No.
I've been doing laundry and sitting right where I'm sitting all day, so I haven't had a lot of time.
Making a tree.
Making a tree. Actually, I've been making videos.
Is that just close to the camera? Because it's huge.
Yeah, it's right in front of the camera. The camera's about 12 inches away from me.
Right then, 7 yarn next to make trees, isn't it?
La 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 la. Sorry, Chucky, you're saying something?
I didn't say anything. You must be imagining it.
Okay. Yeah. Must.
I can't even start to scale building yet.
I think you're putting it off by building boats.
Yeah, get my boat done, get my tiger done. Try and get my 88 finished that I started about 2 years ago.
Zeg je? Of er morgen überhaupt moet komen.
Let's get this finished. It's a bit dusty.
Holy shit. I must finish my tiger bridge.
Ligt het waarschijnlijk gewoon op het programma, schat.
Mhm.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Don't lie.
Don't she love it when he talks dirty?
Don't be embarrassed. Everybody knows it by now. Andrew Fetcher says, hello all, that's one damn fine tree.
Hello. Oh! Sorry, that was from my wife. Not for you, Angel. But hello to you too.
Hoeft niet meer. Dumpen ook. Echt waar. Het scheelt wel. Heeft hij het dus goed zat onder controle. Dat is heel mooi.
Glue those. That could do. Could glue those.
Wat? Oh. Dat duiken daar. Dat ging toch helemaal nergens meer over. La 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 la. Kind of expecting somebody to yell at Mike at any moment now.
Why?
Supper time!
Oh, Margie just came in the door like 5 minutes ago.
Oh.
Be a few minutes before that happens. I just heard her turn the stove on. Oh no.
You're a double loony.
We're all very quiet tonight.
I'm concentrating.
You know what he says? I'm masking. Shit. Paint job. No, I'm gonna do a shit paint job. That's why I'm trying to mask, which is failing miserably. What are you doing, Chalky?
I am going to put together my Eureka tokens for my Ferdinand.
Woohoo! Eureka!
Just failed at the first turn.
Evening all.
Holy, who's that? That's a loud voice. Hey, Sean.
Hey.
Good evening.
Evening all.
That's the legal alien.
Loud voice. Hey Sean. Hey.
Somebody's listening back.
Echo, echo.
En dan? Zie. Luistert hij veel muziek? Ja, dat is ook wel weer waar. Dat kan wel.
Where's my host?
Natuurlijk. Ja, maar dat is Matthijs, dat weet je. Nee, hij kan het wel willen, maar dat betekent dat hij het krijgt. Geen lijstjes zijn geen cadeautjes. Oh, oké, waarom? Omdat zij er klaar mee is. Natuurlijk. Nee.
That's what she said last week.
She says that all the time to him. Night Seb is just perpetually in shit.
Ik heb ook geen idee, schat. Ik weet het ook echt niet. Ja, daar heb je heel weinig aan, dat weet ik ook wel.
You were right, Mike.
Yep.
Always. Always, always.
See that? Not a gluey fingerprint anywhere.
Woo.
Noem dit ook nog steeds een negverzoen.
What?
That's what it said. Don't know what it means. Drunk Dan knew up. Delenn.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, you posted it.
What did I post?
I don't know, it's a picture of what looks like some kind of marshmallow-filled candy. Chocolate-covered candy with some screaming, kind of big-headed baby.
Where did I post that?
Spotted diapers on it.
Where did I post that?
You shared it on your personal page.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Did I?
No clue what you're talking about.
I don't
remember that.
I don't speak whatever.
I shared it on my personal page.
I'm assuming that's Dutch.
Okay, yeah, now I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's
Those
funny.
thing. Yeah, somewhat of a marshmallow filling with chocolate cream or all around it, and they used to be called, translated, nigger kisses.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that would cause problems in English.
Jan probably knows them. Negerzoenen.
Yeah.
Nigger yeah, nigger kisses.
Yeah,
Have
but
licorice.
then there was the whole, you cannot call it that, bah! So they're now just called kisses. And that's actually the question. If you still call them the same as you always used to call them, just share this. And I'm still
Share it,
calling them the same. Everybody still calls them that.
We used to have this little licorice candy. It was like a little tiny licorice-shaped man about that big, and they were called that word babies when we were kids. That's what we called them, and we'd eat them. We don't call them that anymore, of course.
I went this year again when I went to Hungary. They have a candy there, and it's just a black calf candy, something like that, and it's called Negro.
Well, that word just means black. That's all that word means.
But people even, oh, you cannot say that. Why not? It's just black, and they are black, so why not? Fuck off.
Yeah, but when you use that word that way, that's actually what it means. That's all that word means. It's not an English word when you say that.
No, but then they, oh, I'm insulted by that. Yeah, well, that's your problem. Bye.
If you use the English word, then yes, it is racial slur. It is now, anyway. But in other languages, it's just a word for black.
Yeah.
Not a racial slur.
Oh yeah, I'm doing this wrong way around again. Of course.
Who's joined? Andrew.
Doesn't take long. La, 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 la. Yeah, Jesus. That extreme close-up of you, Seb, that you did a while ago, with your eyes popping out of your head. It's like one of the first pictures I see when I open up my photo album on my iCloud. It's fucking this big bug-eyed face. Woo! Gets me every time.
I'm just wondering why you're keeping that kind of pictures of me, but okay.
That one I gotta keep. That one. I have uses for that picture. I was thinking about making wrapping paper out of it.
You want to keep the gifts for yourself then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have to do that as wrapping paper. That's for sure. Nobody wants it then.
Everybody will have nightmares. I think I want to do a panther for the Curse Group build too. But my dance card's already full.
At this rate, Mike we're doing every tanker that's at Kursk.
I don't think I have enough time to do all of them.
Not every single one, but from every kind one, Mike. You don't have to do every single one.
No. It's 6 months, and I can do probably at least 2 builds a month.
Well, the Russians is easy. They only had about 5 or 6 different tanks, didn't they?
Yeah. They had the 3 different kinds of T-34s. The IS, well, they had the Beast Killers.
Did the SU-152s at the Kursk?
Yeah.
The early ones, and they only had, I think, 2. They had the 122s.
Don't forget the Lend-Lease.
Yes, the Lend-Lease. Then they had a couple of KV1s there, and a couple of KV2s.
talking of KV1s or KV2 on this DVD, I watched it earlier, Mike. There's one picture. It shows it shooting, and then 2 seconds later, you see it blowing up as it got hit.
Like the German's like, oh, look, there's a KV1. Boom, puffy, puffy.
You see it shooting first, and the next thing it blows up.
Yep, fixed.
And there's another one that's a nice one. You see, I think it was a T-34. I'm not quite sure. It gets hit, and you just see the turret going about 100 feet into the air.
Holy shit. Really?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to look for that DVD now. Just trying to. You posted that on the Pricks page. No, it was on the Kursk.
Oh, it's on the Kursk page. We're on the Kursk page.
I just want to.
The Great Tank Battle of Kursk.
I'm looking for
Oh, we got it, that Mr. C.
Shows a few Ferdinands on there, either broken down or taken out as well.
Yeah, but still, they seem to have been for the short life they had, the best kill-death ratio of the entire war of every vehicle, 10-1. So apparently,
there wasn't anything wrong with the gun. The gun was friggin' superb. I mean, that thing was an ass kicker. The gun that they put in there. It was an enlarged version of the Tiger gun. That thing was, and then eventually they put it in the King Tiger. That thing kicked ass. And
the King Tiger got the Ferdinand's gun. Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a version of it. I don't know if it's the exact same one, but I think it was the same length. The early Tigers had, or King Tigers had. And the thing was an ass kicker. But it's the problem with the Ferdinand is they were wicked slow, and the suspension allowed them to get bogged down really easy. And they had no close defense weapons other than the pistol ports.
Yeah, that was the biggest problem, of course.
And that was a major problem.
I think the Ferdinand was supposed to be a type of vehicle. It's not supposed to be out in the open. It's supposed to be an ambush vehicle, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's a tank hunter, so it's supposed to hide and shoot from great distances. That thing could kill tanks. If given the right circumstances, it could probably take out tanks at 3,000 meters, which is huge distances. No other tank could come anywhere near it before it killed it. If that thing was in a good spot, 2 or 3 of them all hiding in a nice wedge formation, nothing could come anywhere near them. Especially if they had like a bunch of Panzer IVs or Stokes running screening in the foreground, right? And they had Tigers doing
on the flanks.
Yeah, they had Tigers on the flanks with Panthers running in between. Nothing could come anywhere near them. That is an unassailable position. They had that.
Basically, if they did that formation, it could force the Russians into what they call a killing zone.
Yep.
Just shoot them to pieces.
Yeah. But on this DVD, there was, like I said to you earlier, Mike, they had 2 Germans that were there, and one of them talked about the tanks and the horsepower ratio to a ton, and the Tiger didn't have it. That's why it kept slowing down, breaking down, getting bogged down.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest problems with the. Actually, most of the larger German tanks all had that problem. The Panther did it first, but then they solved it, and they were a much more reliable vehicle after they fixed it.
No, he even said the Panzer IV had the issue as well.
Yeah, once they upgraded them and they up-armored them and up-gunned them, then they started having some pretty serious problems.
Because he was saying that for the tank to work properly, it should have had a ratio of a 15 horsepower to every ton. But the Tiger had like 10 horsepower to a ton.
Yeah, and they were using the transmission out of a Panzer IV. So transmission for a 25 or 30 ton tank in a 66 ton tank. Not gonna happen.
And also the range was like 100 kilometers because it was using petrol, gasoline. Whereas the Russians were using diesel, and their T-34s were 15 horsepower to a ton. So that's why they were maneuverable and fast.
Oh, Wayne.
Hello.
Anyway,
Sorry I weren't in earlier. I was in the pub.
Oh, that's a good place to be.
I was.
Oh yeah, well, I was visiting my sisters. I'm in Northampton at the minute, so that's about 2 hours away from Telford on the train.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, so this is so I thought I'd do two things at once. Well, the models I'm taking to Telford with me.
You're taking what?
I'm taking some models to display.
Oh, you're a brave man.
Yeah, there you go. There's some of them.
Okay, cool.
We've got an M18 Hellcat tank destroyer, Panther G with steel wheels, and one of my Gundam kits I've done.
Well, good luck with that then.
Well, I'm not entering the competition, they're just going on the display table.
Ah.
There's more.
Quite some there.
Yeah, we've got Matilda 2, Sherman 105, T-72, T-64, M4A3 Sherman Fury, Bren Carrier Mark II, the E100 tank destroyer, the Mingting's Tiger 1, the KV2, and the Jersey Starling tank number 2. That's what I'm taking. But what I'm bringing back is more important, really, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they say.
So. Well, I'm drinking a bottle of this.
Ugh. Aviation fuel.
Well, these are to keep them warm.
Sounded like a bottle of piss.
Somebody's listening back to us.
Hello.
Echo. Hello? Hey, there's Kevin. This time he didn't sneak in.
Hey, Gav.
The loser Scottish.
Left the call.
Yeah, Mike, are you going to put something there?
What?
Oh,
Somebody's playing in the background.
Yeah, somebody's listening back to us or echoing massively.
Who's watching us on YouTube?
Echo!
Right up.
And now it's gone.
I've
Gav is
got
gone
it
as
on
well.
YouTube, but
Oh,
I've got
there's
the
Henry
volume
again.
I'm back.
And we saw. Oh, we got Andrew in here as well. I didn't see him come in.
Oh my god.
There's Gav again.
That sounded weird.
Ooh, we're almost full. Only one more.
I could join in a second time.
Yay! I could too. One of my 17 other accounts. Oh shit, did I say that out loud?
Bring Franz back.
Ferdinand?
oh.
Let's see, did I miss something?
Somebody in a spaceship. Again, lots of screen confusion.
Hey, Gary says hello, ladies. In chat, by the way.
Hello, Gary.
Gary. Oh, that voice gets worse and worse. Somebody's really echoing. I think. Yeah. Wayne, I muted you because you were really echoing pretty bad. So, I don't know if you have a headset or something like that. Because it's really coming, the feedback over the
Who's that going to
speaker.
Is it just me or is the hangout like lagging horribly?
No, that's just you.
Who's
He's
Gary,
talking to you, Seb, but
Gary,
you can't hear him.
Who's talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I muted you, Wayne. That's so nobody can hear you. You have to unmute yourself.
No, it was me. It was speaking. I was asking. It was me. I was asking who was echoing.
Gavin sounds like a
No,
robot.
it sounds like Wayne was echoing because I muted Wayne and the echo's gone. And Gary just finished work. And he fought with me as spooky.
Yeah, it sounded like you fought the law and the law won.
And you know how that sounds.
I fought the law and the law won. Boogity boogity poo.
Hoobity 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 hoobity.
I found that DVD.
Yeah?
I'll have it in 17 minutes.
Woohoo.
I will tell you where I'm getting it from.
carpet monster strikes again.
What did you lose?
A tiny weld bracket for the PE interior of
Oh,
the.
that's oh.
It's tiny. A tiny piece of shit. That's what I lost.
Oh, photo edge.
Yeah. Fuck my life.
Bit extreme for a bit of photo etch, but still.
This is my yoga, Ian. My yoga.
Oh dear, more money. Need more money.
Don't we all? Don't we all, Ian?
I'm going to play with my tufts.
Okay. That'd be fun then. Playing with your puffs. You know what a puff in German is, don't you?
What?
You know what a puff in German is, don't you?
Not poof, tuft.
No. You said it with a German accent, so I thought you were talking about a brothel.
It's funny. I was trying to be English.
Okay.
It was
You
supposed to be
failed.
English, actually. That's why I say I shouldn't really not do that. I was playing with my tufts.
Ah. At the risk of asking the same thing, what do you guys use for cleaning airbrushes? Airbrush cleaner, window cleaner, the tears of an African yak, or sweat from a camel's butt?
I use giraffe urine myself. That's always been my go-to. The tears of an African yak.
I'm
I gotta
using
remember that.
I'm using the earwigs of an English bred.
Ah! I make my own. It's just alcohol,
Your own African yak butter.
green wash, and Windex with ammonia, not without, and water. And there's a little tiny bit of glycerol in there to act as like a soap. Well, it works like a charm. Cleans up anything. But I might switch to the tears of the African yak, though. That sounds really good.
Why not try the sweat from a camel's butt, Mike?
Hmm?
The sweat from a camel's butt,
Really? You think that would be better?
maybe.
Tell you what,
You got to collect it on a Wednesday, though.
you go collect some, and I'll give it a try.
I'll just go to the local zoo then.
You got one
tell
pretty
you
close, don't you?
I'm not going to be collecting that.
He has lots of problem with cleaning. What did you spray last?
Well, that first, is he spraying acrylics or is he spraying?
That's why I wanted to know what he sprayed last. Don't be. And he calls me pedantic.
No, I thought you meant what did you spray as a model or an error? Like
No. What kind of stuff you
That's what I thought you meant.
through your airbrush?
Yak piss. Unicorn tears.
Boo! Where is my? Oh, there it is.
Vagina. That's a vagina in a can.
Canned cunt.
I
That's
tried
something. Huh?
nitrous oxide, but it went bang.
He tried
Nitrous oxide.
and it went bang. Yeah, that does tend to happen.
But you laughed about it afterwards.
Yeah. Had great fun once it worked off.
You wasn't smoking at the same time, was you?
Let's build up the old praying. Again.
You never catch me into a camel.
Good.
He used extra acrylics. Well, that's an acrylic. That's normally it should just with IPA.
Not the beer.
Not the beer one, not the one I drink, but the one your Airbrush drinks. I cannot pronounce the name. You do it, Mike.
Isopropanol alcohol.
That thing. Thank you.
Has anyone ever bought Stalingrad miniature figures?
Yes,
They're nice.
they're very expensive, but nice.
So yes, they are nice.
But expensive. They're worth it though.
They do some nice figures, actually.
Unusual poses, and that's why I like them.
Isn't it Stalingrad that does all the? Why does Jan has the middle finger up? Why, Jan?
To what? Ride the wind said.
Oh, yeah. I read it once and I thought the jar. Jar under the camel, yeah. So, oh wait, Jan under the camel.
What were you going to say, sir? Seb?
Yes.
What were you going to say?
I think Stalingrad does also do a lot of figures with bigger figure sets, 10 figures or something like
They do the ones where they're
refugees and prisoners of war and that kind of stuff.
do the Germans carrying a wounded fella.
Yeah.
They don't make the one I want anymore, though.
Oh, eBay is your friend.
Why are you clapping like a monkey?
That was not a monkey. It was a seal.
He wasn't clapping.
I mean, sea lion. Seals don't do that. It's a sea lion. Sea lions are the ones that go, or. That's a sea lion.
Well, I want it to be a seal, so it's a seal. Fuck off.
You want to see an ugly one? Look at a leopard seal. Those fuckers are nasty. Fucking vile beasts.
What are they called? No, one are the what are they called? Sea cows?
Manatee?
The elephants?
The manatee?
Walrus.
Margie saw a couple of those when she was in Belize. There were 2 of them.
I've seen 3 of them a couple of weeks back, but I was in the zoo, so that's not really fair, is it?
You were hanging out at the local coffee shop?
No, there's a slight difference between a zoo and a coffee shop, Mike.
Is there?
Yes. You're not allowed to smoke in the zoo. So.
Not around here. Not allowed to smoke in a coffee shop here either.
Well, do you have coffee shops over there?
Yes. And you're not allowed to smoke.
The same way we got coffee shops?
I don't know. I've never been to a Dutch coffee shop.
Well, if you go to a coffee shop over here, you're gonna order a joint and not a coffee.
Yeah, you would go to jail if you did that.
If you want a coffee over here, you go to a cafe.
Yeah. Let's go to a coffee shop. What? Yeah, I want a coffee. No, that's not why you go to a coffee shop for.
Why do they call it a coffee shop then?
I have no clue.
Tourist?
Yeah, I guess so.
They'd have me with it. I'd go in there expecting to be able to buy it.
Well, you would smell it about a half a mile distance, so you wouldn't go in there.
No, I wouldn't go in there. The smell would make.
Amsterdam, though, isn't it?
Oh no, it's all over the country.
Oh, everyone. Oh, I didn't know that.
Amsterdam is most famous for it, but the border regions, especially with Belgium, are even way worse.
I didn't appreciate it was the whole country.
Well, it's legal in the whole country, so why not? Elaborate rules to get tourist stones.
You go to jail for a long time here. Long time.
And then you can go fucky for $1.
Fucky, $1. Fucky, you sucky.
Decent figures are hard to find.
Well, here goes nothing.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. I
Deep
don't
breath.
need it.
Yes, he is.
Oh, fucky, you sucky.
Is he finally putting the splinter pattern on that?
Ooh, do I order from Russia?
you can get that program that I use for editing my videos for 50% off today, plus another 21% off coupon. Anniversary
Like
sale.
nothing then.
This was, oh no, it's the full meal deal package. I don't want that. Still $78 though. That's American. Too close to Christmas.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Okay.
Why
checking.
you trying to speak in code?
No, I was just checking.
You can hear you cross fine, we're just ignoring you, Jeff. Should know it now.
That's fine.
It's a very non-conversational evening.
Sean's clearly deeply engrossed in photo ed.
That's just about the gist of it. Sadly.
Jan's, I hope, staring at his computer screen and not just randomly staring intently down the camera at people.
I've often wondered that.
You are talking about Jan, of course.
And either is possible.
Yeah.
He's staring everyone out there.
Just sitting there, creepily
Not
staring at
blinking.
everyone.
He's looking for baby cribs.
Normally that's the wife.
She already found one. You just have to find a cheaper one.
She's already bought it. It's in the loft. So you got just enough time to do this curse group build, Jan, and then you disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, disappeared.
You'll be up to your eyeballs.
Yeah, I'll be disappearing into here to get away.
Wash your hands first, though.
Yeah, all that diaper shit.
You're up to your eyeballs in poo.
Again.
Yeah, again.
Last time was 17 and a half years ago.
At your age, you loony.
I did it with my first young fella, and then I did it again with both Sam and then Kate, or Kate and then Sam. And then I even borrowed a kid for a little while to, fill in the inter years.
To keep it up.
Yeah, well, I had to keep the skills up, But, a friend of mine, he had gone back to work and stuff, and I wasn't working. So he needed someone to help look after his kid, and he didn't want to pay for daycare. So I said, well, I'm not doing anything. I'll look after your kid. So, Kate and her would spend all day together. They were about the same age, so what the hell. But, so I was changing two shitty bums at the same time. I'm not really sure why I volunteered for that. I think it might have been insane.
You just have to keep your hand in.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe you said that. Wah, wah.
I keep telling my wife, she's got all that to look forward to. I've done it. I've been there.
Yeah, I've been changing diapers for years and years. I told Margie that I'm never going to do it again. She goes, not even by accident? I went, no. I'll go have an accident. Make sure it never happens. I'll just fall on my shovel out in the yard just to make sure. No more poopy diapers for me.
You will change diapers again in your life, Mike. Believe me.
No, I've already told Sam and Kate that anytime they come to visit me, they bring their kids with them. Make sure they bring.
know exactly where I'm going.
Oh, I do. There's a really good chance I'll be dead by the time they have kids. You know, that's 30 years from now. I'm 50 now, or I'm up for almost 50 now. So.
Oh, Gary says manatee. Nothing on what my mother-in-law looks like.
You're fucked if she's watching, Gary.
Yep, you're toast. I called her last night and told her what we were going to be doing, and she said she'd tune in. I think you might be in trouble.
Yeah, Mike is the kind of guy that would tell on you. So.
Oh, totally. If I get a good laugh out of it, yeah. I'm that kind of asshole. I'll sit back and watch one of my buddies get in shit and then laugh about it. Man, she gave him total shit. That was great. You know, you can't have your house back now, Ian. I just glued it to the base.
Oh, Ian, go live under the bridge.
Send me the basin.
It's a bit big. I don't think it'll fit. And I was stupid and used MDF for the base. So it's like a little...
Again?
Again. I've already had to flatten it out once.
Well, I certainly know what I'll be doing in a few months' time. I can paint and redecorate in the bedroom.
Yep.
Run now. It's still time.
Was that run now before it's too late?
Well, there's still time.
I thought,
It was too late a couple of months ago.
No, she was too late a couple of months ago.
Oh.
What? It's the truth.
It's terrible.
And I had to keep this quiet for a week already, so I think I did a good job.
Last week.
He was testing me. Looks good on the wheels.
You did the hard bit first, did you?
I had to do some wheels as well, so. That's... Gary, where have you been the last 2 weeks? You finally got in, and then you disappear for 2 weeks.
Who, me?
No, Gary, not Kevin.
Ah, he's like that. My bad.
His gun is sitting here, starting his first King Tiger. I remember my first attempt, glue wall. How products have changed. Not ultimately, though. I think that's what. I don't need to think about that one, Gary. Pretty obvious.
Sounds like somebody's building a plane.
How did you guess?
That thing is huge.
That's what she said.
To me.
It are big.
What did she tell you? It ain't that big?
No, she said, do you have a magnifying glass? I can't see it.
No, she have to think about it. That's a shame.
No, she didn't have to think about it. She had to fucking find it.
No, you had to think about it.
As long as she didn't have to lift up the flaps in order to find it.
No, she didn't have to do that. That was all right.
You're good then.
She probably started singing, Gav, didn't she? Come out, go out, wherever you are. Wow, this thing looks absolutely nuts at the moment. See that color?
Oh my crap! Real. Which parts of hold it still there? Oh, okay. I thought that's the paint. That's the tape. Fuck. It's still that's a weird. Wow.
Yeah, that orange mostly. This year's almost pure paint.
That is a bizarre color.
I can show you the difference between the wheels. Probably one. Here's the difference between the wheels in color.
Holy shit! Wow, that's gonna be pretty eye-catching on that.
Yeah, it's post. It's there the camera is.
Wow. Cool color.
Remember though, Seb. No weathering on that now.
Boring.
Always a little bit dusty.
Boring.
And the thing is, those things never seen combat.
Boring.
I know it's gonna get weathering.
I'll pick a fight just to see how well it does.
Yeah. Oh, they shoot empty school buses.
Yeah, you know, empty school buses are a lot of fun. They don't shoot back though.
Well, then you're gonna win.
It's kind of disturbing they used empty school buses, not like public transit or empty armored cars or something. Why school buses?
Okay, Gary works shifts. He gets 3 Fridays and then he gets 3 Fridays off and then he has to work 3. Okay.
Hey Seb.
Yeah.
Pick up my bush.
Ooh, freshly shaven.
Yes, nice and hairy. I even got a wee bush. That's for Hendrik. He doesn't like a lot of bush.
No. I'm gonna get me something to drink, Bushman.
Is that shooty thing doing its shooty thing, Seb? Or yeah? Video.
No, it's a picture of one of those BMPTs in the sort of digi-cami, splintery stuff, but in Syria.
Wow.
Because they sent like the Russians sent like 1 or 2 of them to Syria to actually basically just to go, there's a conflict there. Let's go and send the Terminator and see how it actually works in combat. And I think there's literally like 1 or 2 of them there. And that's a picture of the one or A1, which is there. But it's in the same kind of color scheme that Seb's doing his, but then would just be a potential way that he could say, look, yeah, I painted it with loads of dust on it and actually a bit of wear and chipping and stuff.
Thing looks pretty dirty. That one does.
Yeah.
That looks pretty dirty. Look at all the chipping there on the bow and that black.
I mean, I don't think it's ever actually been shot at. It's probably kept incredibly safe, but since it's
that looks like sandblasting from just being out in the outside and.
Yeah, it's a lot of sand. But I mean, if you look at the front of the fender, especially the right fender, just where it bends down the way, there's quite clearly. It's not even chipping. It's quite clearly where the paint's been rubbed away.
Yeah, literally. It's probably from crew passage too. A lot of crew passage.
Yeah. And I think especially, possibly even more so than normal, there's probably quite a lot of traffic on it because they are using it effectively as a test bed.
Yeah, a lot of idle time.
So
then the crew will be off and on that thing all the time because it's so idle.
I mean, I kind of get the impression, even just looking at those guys, I mean, there's clearly some guys in camo, but there's guys in civvies there, which would suggest that there's probably people from the design bureau or the factory that make it that are there validating it and checking that
Probably the
check its performance.
probably technical support, or those guys are the tech guys that are, like you said, evaluating it and reporting back. Maybe.
Yeah. What they also did though, which is quite cool, is this is another picture of. It's possibly the same vehicle because I don't know how many. I don't know how many they sent. I don't think they sent that many. But then the Syrians. Give me a second. So if you check that one out, they basically added an ERA to it.
Oh, those look like they're beat up too a bit. Or is that some kind of cover? What is that? What's the ERA? What is that made out of? It looks like it's covered in sand or something.
Well, they almost look like
Canvas
like
bags.
they look like material bags or something, don't they?
Yeah,
But
almost.
I don't know what they actually.
That's really weird.
How do
It
I-
is ERA, but it's clearly sort of Syrian ERA.
It looks like some sort of paste on it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's some kind of anti-magnetic paste then.
Where are
Maybe
you all
painted.
looking? How do I get to see what you're showing, Gav?
This is in a different chat. Sorry. Give me a second. I'll post it in the Hangout chat. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Chat.
It looks like they're painted because the straps are painted the same colour.
Yeah.
3 different colours where it hasn't
There you
been
go, John.
painted properly.
Those small guns that are mounted, they're on either side of the drivers. What are those? They look like 20 millimeter.
They're 40 mil grenade launchers.
Oh fuck! Really? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wow! Ouch!
Which is why even though it doesn't have a turret, that thing's got a crew of 5 or something.
That's good
because it has a driver.
One on each side. It's got rocket launchers and that fucking nasty pieces.
Yeah, so it has like a crew of 5 or something because there's 2 in the turret. There's a gunner and a commander underneath the turret because you can see their sights and things on the turret. And then there's obviously a driver, and I think in this version there's an operator for each of those as well. But I think the BMP-2 has. I have a funny feeling did they get rid of it? They maybe got rid of the grenade launchers, or they made them automatic or something.
Still talking about the Terminator.
It looks very proud.
So the BMP-2, which is the newer version of that, they got rid of the grenade launchers, so it's only got a crew of 3.
They should think about using that thing for policing the streets of Chicago.
Well, it's Russian, so it probably with Trump could be.
The American Army will start using these soon.
They're cheaper than their own.
Andrew,
weapons.
sorry, just reading the Hangout chat. Andrew says, "I think my microphone is broken," but it looks like you're on mute, mate.
Did I miss that one?
It's in the Hangout chat, not on YouTube or.
Oh, yeah, I don't see that popping up. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I didn't. You only just said it now. You have yourself on mute, Andrew. I put myself on mute after I figured out it was broken. I don't know if you mouse over your screen, you see a little cartwheel in the top. Maybe you have to select a different microphone, and it could be that it works.
Hello?
Yes, there's sound.
Okay.
It's not good, but there is. Hi, Andrew.
No, no.
Bye, Andrew.
Oh, should have done that last one.
What are you talking about?
Check the chat.
Pop chat. Where is my phone? Here's my phone. Jesus Christ.
Did you see I put some reference pictures up there for you guys to prove that you could?
That's too clean. There's not a speck of dirt on it. The tracks look like they waxed them. It's like they
That's the
put
new one. That's the new one.
what a fucking boring that would be. Boring.
Yeah, but it's a cool color scheme though.
That is basically the same camo I am doing now, but with different colors.
Yeah, it will be.
This is exactly the same, but using different colors.
I think it's just the standard Expo camo.
Yeah, because if you look,
because the year that they showed the Terminator and stuff in that sort of orange and tan and stuff. If you look at all the other vehicles from that year, they've got like everything painted in that camo color, which is kind of cool.
Oh, the second to last link doesn't work.
No.
Yeah, I know. It's because I started typing something else and didn't realize it types the actual. It takes it as part of the link.
But the other ones are actually the same camo I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because it's the Expo camo. It's from the Expo show. There's like all their vehicles painted in the same camo. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, that's where this pictures come from.
Yep.
Expo 2013.
Do you remember Gary, the Burmese guy?
Gary Winton.
Yeah, Winton.
Yeah. He did his 2S19 in that camo scheme.
Okay.
It looks really cool. Oh, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, but he's way better than me, so.
He moved back to Burma.
He was deported back to Burma.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how voluntarily it was, but I think it's his visa.
Not very.
He was invited to go home.
Yeah, I chat to him quite a bit still, and he fucking hates it there.
That's what he said before he left. He was terrified that he was going to have to go, and then they told him he had to go. I like Gary. Gary's one hell of a. He's a nice guy. I like his art. He's a decent modeler.
Okay. Yeah, no, he what do you call it? Yeah, I used to play World of Tanks with him quite a bit. That's save that link. That's his. That's Gary 2019. Yeah, he runs a model shop now.
Yeah.
Him and some other guys set up a model shop.
Oh, but he did all the wheels the same color. That's not okay. That's wrong.
That's not logical.
Wow. Oh, there's his little bird. Oh, that didn't sound how I meant. It's Gary's little bird.
Gary Little Bird.
I see Gary Little Bird. Holy shit. Fuck, those are cool colors.
Hmm. If you just do a Google search for, so because he stuff he calls them hummingbird models, so for some stuff. So if you just YouTube hummingbird 2S19, you basically just get pictures of like all of Gary's models.
I've got to add some flowers to this now.
Mike,
Yeah.
can you do me a favour?
Nah.
When you get 5 minutes, could you send me some photos of that?
Of what?
Of the thing to tire.
The one I just did? This one.
That one.
Can I finish it first?
Yeah.
No.
There's a good chance I'm going to finish it tonight.
I want to have a proper look if I could, but the pop chat photos aren't good enough. If that's okay.
It is. I'll take some pictures of it now and I'll just send it.
A new Star Wars trilogy and a TV show. What?
What I mean is, email with them so they're like proper. They haven't been pissed around with by Facebook or anything.
I haven't done any pigment work to this yet, other than just maybe a tiny little bit in some of the tracks. So
Guys,
no pigments, nothing.
apparently there's gonna be a new Star Wars trilogy
Yeah, they got the director who's doing the movie.
without the Skywalkers.
Disney.
Yep.
Yeah, but they're gonna do a completely new Star Wars trilogy without anyone of the Skywalker family.
Yeah, the guy who's making it is the same guy who did Last Jedi.
Okay.
That'll be out soon, isn't it? 2 or 3 weeks, 6 weeks.
Was 15th of September, December?
I don't know. I lost track. I've managed to avoid watching any promotional material for that movie.
Oh, I don't watch any promotion. I just happen to know the date. But that was more like I guess. Oh, we have Troy Fulmer. I'm gonna screw that name up. Hello guys, Summer over here, so I'm back to modeling. Wait, what?
What?
Oh, summer's over, so I'm back to model building. Sorry.
Oh,
Really?
no.
Yeah, summer's quite over.
I never
Can you guys
stopped.
hear me now?
What did you say, Andrew?
I just got a new connector for my headphones. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's good.
Better.
Okay,
good.
there it is.
Clear.
So about the Stug or Stug, I have the Dragon mid-production one. Would that work if I backdated it?
What variant is it?
Let me look at that real quick.
AUSF and then a letter.
Sorry?
It would say AUSF and then a letter.
Oh, awesome. No, it just says mid-production for this one.
Doesn't. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the kit number? It's a Dragon one. What's the kit number?
Yeah, it's 6582. Just says Stug 4 mid-production.
Oh, yeah, that's this one.
Stug 4s weren't at Kursk.
That's this one, Mike.
Yeah, I know. It's the Stug 4s weren't at Kursk. They didn't arrive on the scene until like the Battle of the Battle of the Bulge. It wasn't until like 1944, late 1944, when they showed up.
So Stug 4 is no go. Sorry.
Yeah. Stug 3s, no problem. Stug 4s, still. Yeah. They weren't in service then. And that one wouldn't be until like late 44, early 45.
Okay.
It's
Kind of
just too far along, unfortunately. Nice kit though.
Hey, what's that now?
Yeah.
You can, if you have a Stug though, and you really want to build it, you can pick a Stug 3D, an F or a G, or the Sturmhaubitz 42.
I'm midway through an F8. But I'd prefer to start a new one. I might just get that Tamiya D that I was talking to you about on one of your posts.
The Panther?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Panther. It's supposed to be a quick build. I think it needs a photo etch set though. I don't know what it comes
Yeah,
with.
no, I was going to get the ET Models one. Photo etch for that.
Was it you who told me the tracks are full of EPMs?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Tamiya brand one?
Yeah, I decided that maybe I won't be getting those because of it.
Yeah, no, I've seen some bad photos of those.
I don't need any more EPMs.
Some people will take photos of them out of the light to make sure you can't see the fact that they're covered, but some people actually take the photos of them in the light.
Yeah.
Am I drinking the sperm of Satan again?
What?
According to Gary, Seb, are you drinking the sperm of Satan again?
You never know with Seb.
Well, there's a little bit of white on top.
Sperm of Satan.
What proof is that, sir?
I have no clue. Oh, and I see that Troy has retracted his message, so he probably figured out it's still winter.
Oh my goodness.
Carry on, Andrew. Don't ignore
Oh,
the
no, I
fact
was
that
just
we're
saying-
interrupting.
Oh, it's all good. There's 2 EPMs on the Echo track itself,
Oh,
and
yeah?
then the little guide horn part you put in. There's one in the middle there. So
There's one on every guide horn? Are you serious?
no, there's a centerpiece that you put in the middle that already has the 2 guide horns. It's kind of like a. Have you ever looked at Kaizen tracks before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like those, except with ejector pin marks. The Kaizen one should be really nice, though. That's a good route.
Yeah. Not cheap either.
Kaizens are kind of getting hard to find, though. There's only
I don't
one
know
seller.
anyone who sells them right now. You have to go on eBay and find them.
Yeah, there's only one seller on eBay, too.
There you go, Ian.
All right, I'm not looking. Hang on.
Check your email.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. I will in a sec. Thank you very much, sir.
Yep.
Who's got the breacher? Anyone? It was Clem who bought the breacher kit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Stefan not got one as well?
Yeah, Stefan has one.
Stefan, check that out.
Stefan, get in the hangout.
There's a crazy idea. There's entirely not enough men with beards. Ooh! Cool. That would mess up some minds.
I think a few farmers might want to buy that as well.
What is that thing on a rope that it finds? That it fires? What is that?
Explosive charge, isn't it?
Is that what that is? Oh, it's like an explosive rope.
What are we looking at?
Yeah, where are you looking?
I'm watching the video that Ian just posted in the chat. It's about the breacher.
Oh, that thing.
I like that explosive rope. That's pretty cool. I could find some uses for that. I could tie my mother-in-law to the end of that.
Yeah, there's a video clip about the. Someone, I guess it's in Syria, where they do it with a Russian mine clearing vehicle, and they shoot that rope over a block of houses to clear out ISIS.
Oh yeah, I've seen that, and they just used it to blow up buildings.
Yeah, they completely level entire block at once.
Yeah, it would make a mess of things, that's for sure.
What to do when you're bored with your mine clearing vehicle?
We're going to go for supper, so I will talk to you guys later.
I'll stuck it in the hangout chat as well if anyone else wants to have it.
We have the thing as well that can do the same thing. I can't remember what it's on though.
I'll get some of that for next year's bonfire night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll win.
I can't remember what it is now. But we've got the British Army. We've got a vehicle that does the same thing. Fires a thingy, one of those anchor things that then got pulls a whole load of. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of rocket propelled. It's basically a rocket propelled anchor that pulls a explosive line out of it, I can't fucking remember what vehicle it's on, but I've seen. Is it on that? On the Trojan. Trojan main player. Maybe. We have something that does a similar thing.
Videos. Oh, and yeah, M1 Abrams, which is the same thing basically. Yeah. There's a video of that, firing it down a road, trying to clear the road. Blows of shit at trees sky high.
Is that Russian anti-mine vehicle that they use to fight forest fires?
Who said that?
It's the resident Kiwi. How are you, Adam?
Check the hangout chat, Adam.
I might have come in too late. You might have to relink it.
He's literally just sent it.
Do you not see the back chat?
No, it only starts from when you come in.
Does it? I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that either.
You learn something every day.
You do.
Every day's a school day.
Yeah, that's a bit shit, really. Yeah.
You relinked it, or you just got
Wait, give me a fucking chance. Christ sake. There.
In the hangout chat.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Insane. After all that effort I put into putting it back in.
It's pretty fun. Yeah, the Russians have the same thing, that dead cord chucker, and they use it to fight forest fires.
Or do they just use it to like create like breaches?
Pretty much, they just like blow the trees out of the way.
Fuck you, tree.
I'll link something in that hangout chat.
Early morning in Kajaki, Afghanistan.
Oh, goddamn Facebook.
They're playing fucking Call of Duty or something.
What's that?
They're playing Call of Duty or something, aren't they?
Looks like it.
Oh, people running. What? No. So they got a drone camera.
I love how they have the tank. Yes, there's loads of drones in Syria. Use them all the time. I love the tank that sits in front of it and makes a smoke screen.
Just there's a picture or two with the red circles, people just running.
Yeah, you would be running.
Oh, and it has his camera on now. I didn't even notice that before. Go this there.
He's frozen.
Ooh.
Oh, it's not moving.
I wonder if he yell "boo" very loudly if he would actually jump up.
Try it.
Boo.
I went to the model shop and I was very tempted to buy trumpeter kits because they just had a whole bunch arrive in. But I did not.
But you didn't, by the sound of it.
And that's all I can say about that.
Where have we heard that before?
Christmas is coming up. You've got to save money until then, and then I can spend money after that.
Nah. Why should I spend it on you?
What are those trumpeter or not king tigers, but the tigers do?
They're not released yet, so.
Yeah, no, did they not even say when they were going to release them? They just showed.
No, it's just that those two pictures. That's all that's known by now so far.
They'll be working on the CAD designs and everything like that. They never set release dates until they know for sure that the tooling's done.
Yeah, whatever happened to that
Yeah.
E100 they were advertising?
I'm pretty sure their E100's out and it's been out for a while.
Really? No, weren't they announcing a brand new one?
I don't know.
With like a full interior?
Wasn't that a mouse?
Huh? Oh, it was?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
They're not Tacom.
I think they were talking about an E100 with full interior, but I don't know. I wasn't sure if that's.
That was a while ago, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have heaps of interest in those kinds of crazy paper panzers and shit.
Because it's not green.
It's not green. Exactly. You know me too well, Ian.
You must be in hog heaven with Mike's Curse group build.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of green.
Painted that King Tiger you had him.
I have. I'll go grab it.
You know that we're going to keep asking him that even when he's finished it, right?
It is finished. It's been finished for a while.
No, it's not. It's no diorama.
Oh, Christ.
Are you not going to do a diorama for it?
No. Oh, maybe. I need to do something.
How much do I get him to build a diorama as well as paint the thing?
What you got to start doing is piece thinking about dioramas, and then that might happen.
Build a diorama for it. You can paint that green.
I'll go and get some cheap picture frames and some foam, building foam. I've never built a diorama in my life, and I don't even know where to start.
The base.
Yeah, work your way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd never built a diorama before in my life until 18 months ago.
Till you did.
Yeah, until I did it for the first time.
Hmm.
And then everybody went, fuck you, that's your first diorama, get the fuck.
It's not
Can it be a
that road,
vignette?
it's like-
Can I do it as a vignette, or does it have to be an actual diorama?
You
give
need
a
to do
shit,
it
man.
at least 17 figures.
23 points of interest and storylines.
Next.
They're all fucking dioramas to me.
I don't even know what to do with that king tiger. I can't even think of an idea. I could be like crappy and go. Yeah, I could like just go get one of those mini diorama scene things with like the building.
Sounds like Hendrick, me.
Hendrick's going to get to the point where he's just going to start paying somebody lots of money to do dioramas for him.
You might ask Chalky.
Yeah.
You can fuck right off. I've enough trouble doing it for myself, let alone everyone else. How's yours
Also-
coming along?
Sorry?
Gavin?
Did you ask how mine's coming on?
Yeah, how's yours coming along?
It's not.
It's stalled.
I need to make this second tree,
Wanneer heb jij de laatste keer jouw telefoon gereset?
but
Gewoon
I wanted
uitgezet.
to video a bit of it as a tutorial.
Wanneer was dat?
I haven't had the time to do that yet. I mean, I could probably make the armature and things just now, and I was just going to sort of do sort of a video bit of a tutorial for the, the using the mud stuff. As opposed to the entire thing. There's plenty of things online, of course, for making tree armatures. Yeah, well, since the last lot, I haven't touched it really. It's just sat up on the shelf. Waiting for an opportunity for me to be able to do this tree tutorial while I make the second tree. I want to get it done, but I just haven't had the time. And whenever I'm sitting here just now, I'm doing other things. So, like this big ass fucking plane.
I painted the underbelly of my P40 finally.
Good.
Yep.
No idea what that means.
He painted the underneath of his plane.
What?
And his plane is a P40. That's what that means.
That's what I'm going to do a king tiger next. I'm going to do the octopusy.
How long do you reckon I have to let the paint cure before I can get the tape off?
Depend what paint it is.
It's the A-can paint.
I have no idea then.
To be on the safe side, I'd leave it 24 hours.
If it was me and it was Tamiya, it'd be off in 20 minutes.
Vallejo, you want it to be mostly dry, but not completely.
So about a week then.
Yeah, pretty much. It was a long, hard battle, but I'm comfortable with Vallejo finally.
I'm getting better with it, I must admit. Sorry, I'm sorry to spoke over you.
I don't have any problems with Vallejo.
I've learned to have a big brush loaded with thinner next to my airbrush.
Just don't put too much in the color cup and don't over thin it. That's the danger with Vallejo. If you over thin it, it becomes horrible.
I can even spray MIG ammo if I try really hard.
It's something I can't do. I wish I could, but I can't.
I failed. It's your King Tiger Battle of the Bulge, Adam?
No, I kind of did it as a last-ditch version. So, kind of April, maybe.
Well, your pace, it probably was built for the Battle of the Bulge, but wasn't ready until April.
Yeah, I tried to make it look like it's had replacement parts that no one bothered to paint. Although I kind of screwed up the color of the. Well, I screwed up all the colors.
But those in particular.
I quite like it now looking at it on the shelf. Like, yeah, sure, the colors aren't fucking historically accurate, but catches the eye, so I can't complain.
I have to go, guys. See ya.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
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 So if I was to do another one, I wouldn't mind doing ambush. That'd be cool.
You're brave.
that picture, I'm just thinking that like the pavement and the corner of the building would look really cool. Simple.
Yet effective.
Exactly.
Not something the Germans ever heard of. They were effective, but never simple.
Ugh.
Yeah, la 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 la.
La 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 la. How many viewers have we got tonight, sir?
At the moment, we have 11.
11 hardy souls. 10, because one's Jan.
Yep.
One's Seb as well.
Nope.
One's Hendrik.
Yep.
One's Hendrik.
One might be Stefan.
Well, if it is Stefan, why the fuck are you not in here?
Stefan, 5 minutes. All you got to do, and keep me quiet for months.
Yeah, you can just pop in and go, no, then run away again.
No,
I mean, if you
bye.
If you really wanted to.
You can kind of see my inspiration now, I guess. Ian.
Yeah, I saw it. I thought it looked really cool, mate. I thought the colours were okay. Spot on. I like the bottom one, actually.
Yeah, that bottom one was cool. I was thinking of doing that one, but I don't know. Plans changed.
That's got infrared on the top, isn't it?
It does as well, which is kind of.
So that's built. Those color codes are for the MiG kit.
Yes. They were. That was like one of the photos that came with the MiG kit. From memory, I'm not too certain because I don't own it, but I just like the replacement mantlet and the replacement gun barrel being in like primer black and primer red.
Oi, you too. Cut that out.
Yeah, cut it out. You too.
No, not you two, the cats.
Can't have two pushes fighting. Can't have that.
You could.
Oh, get off the fucking clothes horse, you daft bastard.
Talking to me again.
Come on.
It's a cat, Gav.
Let go. Off you fuck. And you. Just sit there.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
What fucking gun is that on the bottom to that, Adam? Huge!
On the bottom up, or what?
The bottom two of that colour thing you just sent me. gun on it. I just noticed the gun's twice the size of the other two.
Oh, it's like an extra long barrel. Maybe they stuck like an extra long 88 or something.
Extra long?
Yeah.
What's that one you're looking at?
I'm just going to Google Hangout chat, link it.
En hij is ladies op de helikopter gestapt.
Because the bottom one's got a longer gun.
Als je maar connecties hebt, zie je maar weer.
It's a weird picture.
Ja.
Crook proposed mounting a new main weapon, the 105mm L68. It's about the only thing I can see looking up, see if they actually changed the gun at all. So maybe those last two are what-if tanks.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure you are.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about these things, but I'm looking at that thinking the breach on that. Surely you'd want to recoil and go out the back of the turret. Start my curse build now, please. I can't wait any longer.
Build something else.
No. Oh my gosh.
I got to finish my BTR 7, but I can't be fucked. Yeah.
Then throw it away.
No.
And stop moaning.
I like to moan.
It's the voice of reason.
Yes, Hendrik. I have some touching up to do, but in all,
That sounded wrong.
that doesn't look good. It doesn't look bad.
Didn't look good.
No, it doesn't look good. No, it doesn't look bad at all, I think. First glance.
Oh, wow.
That's not too bad, is it?
Well, it looks okay from here on the screen.
Yeah. Most of the parts are okay. There's here and there have a little bit of touch up to do. But,
You've got the grey to do next.
sorry? What did you say, Chuck?
Who, me, Adam?
No, Chuck.
I said there's some grey to go on that, yeah?
No, dark red. This one is still to go on.
Dark red?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. See it?
Red brown.
It would look awesome under some like light weathering.
First and second layer of paint. I'm gonna make this settle completely for next day. Because this has to harden. It definitely has to harden. But all in all, yeah, like I said, it's not all perfect the way I would like it, but it's not too bad.
Is that the scheme for that military show they did? Or is
Yes,
that just like...
it's the military Russian Arms Expo in 2013. According to the colors of ACAN, the white is very white.
Are you going to like do it just as like on the show floor, or do it?
No, there will be a little bit of weathering because this is too clean. I wouldn't like it like this. It's too clean.
Boring.
Well, there's a lot to see, of course, but still, it's too clean. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm gonna pull those off as well. Have to let this harden, then I'm gonna do the last paint.
It's an clan.
ACAN. AKAH.
ACAN.
AKAH or AKAN.
A good color range, or they're just quite specific?
If you do Russian, yes. Or planes, then yes. They're very much concentrated on the Russian stuff.
Right.
And they're very accurate with their colors.
That's why I'm looking forward to these AK reels to come out, because they do a lot of British colours.
They should be out already. Yeah.
I haven't seen them anyway, not in this country anyway.
There's only one place that sells in the UK.
There's only one place in the UK that sells them, I think you said.
Place.
Which one is that?
Coastal Crab. Is it the ACAN paint?
No, the new AK.
No, the AK reels.
No idea then.
Oh man, what is...
Huh?
What did you say, Adam?
Nothing, sorry. Go ahead.
What do you got?
Gary says, up for work, guys, in the morning, so we'll say night all. I should be able to join next week if I am not killed by slack-jawed faggot car drivers on the M4. Later, guys. Night, Gary.
Best of luck with that.
I deal with Belgium and French drivers each day, so they can't be that bad.
Are the French the worst?
Belgians. The problem with Belgian drivers is they learn to drive from their parents. And if the parents drive like shit, they drive even worse.
That's why they have red and white plates. They're blind.
Is that a serious statement? They learn to drive from their parents?
Yes, it's a serious thing.
That's how they learn to drive.
Sorry?
That's how they learn to drive?
Yes. They take lessons from their parents. And that's a serious thing. They actually do that.
Shit.
If you want to see some real bad driving, go to Paris, the Champs-Élysées to the Arc de Triomphe.
Nightmare, that is.
That is a nightmare.
That's an Olympic discipline.
Or drive around Rome or something like that.
You know, it's actually forbidden in Paris that if you park to put it in gear on a handbrake. That's actually forbidden if you're on the Champs-Élysées.
On a handbrake?
Yeah, when you park and you got it, a lot of people just pull on their handbrake, parking brake.
Hmm.
Just when they park the car, handbrake so they can go. that doesn't roll anywhere.
Yeah.
That's forbidden in Paris. At least in the Champs-Élysées, as far as I know. Because they're doing something that's called French parking. If there's a little bit of space in front of your car and behind your car, and in front and behind the car, behind your car, they just can squeeze in. Just tap your bumper. So you roll backwards and tap the bumper of the other car so that one rolls forwards. And so creating a little bit of space so another car can fit in.
So you're allowed to push the other car out of the way to create a space for yourself.
Yep.
To be fair, there's times I wish I could do. We have on-street parking outside the house here, and my next-door neighbour is an older woman, and she cannot park for shit. All right, so I quite often come home, and outside my flat, there's a gap that's basically like the exact same length as my car, which means that I can't actually get in the space because it's the exact size of my car rather than having any kind of extra room. And I wish I could get out and fucking push her car out of the way sometimes. Like, drives me up the wall. Such a waste of space. People in West Street can't park for shit. Like, people always park, and then they park like 6 feet away from the car in front of them, you know, which is not big enough to put a car in, but is plenty enough space that they could have moved 4 feet forward, you know, and still had enough space for them to get in and out of the space, but then actually create another entire parking space behind them.
But I'm thinking, I can see the sense in it, but then I'm thinking, when that person you just shunted out of the way comes to want to move,
they're going to do the front
end. They couldn't get in, they're going to fucking have a struggle to get out.
The other answer, of course, is that you just drive a car that knows it's moving.
Or you
okay, you've got a Renault. I have a tank. It's not parked in gear, but have fun moving that out the way with your Renault Clio.
Or just ban these people from driving in the first place.
It's like my brother's got a Defender 90. I'd love to see somebody try to push that.
You just get a front bar and just you can just drive around and
Bull bars are illegal in the UK now. You used to find a lot of 4x4s had them, but they're illegal now, mainly because if you hit people with them,
you kill them.
It kind of kills them.
Oh, they would never make them illegal here and in Australia because you hit a large enough animal, you kill your car.
Yeah. I mean, we get you know, you've got a relatively high chance of coming across a relatively big deer in the road, you know, up north in Scotland. Really, I've done it myself. Came around a corner. Luckily, it was an incredibly sharp corner, so I was actually going slow. But corner one night, and boom, standing in the middle of the road was a big fucking stag. Hiya! That would have made a big mess of my car if I'd been going any faster. The fuckers don't move either. They just stand there and look at you like you're doing something wrong. And you just have like,
you are doing something wrong. You're coming their way.
Fucking like chickens when they get on the road, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They just stand there and get run over.
Could be worse, could be pigeons.
Yeah, pigeons go everywhere when you hit them, don't they?
Yep.
We've got these birds that they can fly pretty well, and they're just about the same size as a turkey, maybe slightly smaller, don't have the same neck size. And if they hit a front of a car, they'll fuck shit up pretty well. I've seen cars that lost their front bumper and lost the radiator because of those birds.
boring.
Yeah.
This is without doubt the most frustrating and long-winded photo etch set I have ever tried. I do not recommend it. Griffin model?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Don't.
nope. Instructions are bad. Etch, which I've
You were
already
going to say hang out.
What's that?
I thought you were going to say hang out then.
I don't know.
Keeping you busy though, Sean.
Yeah, I know, but you know, there's busy and productive and busy and just staring at you.
Thinking, what the fuck am I doing here? Why the fuck am I doing this?
Just think of the end result.
I know. I'll keep going. I'll get it done. It's just, yeah.
Oh, I need a photo etch bending something, but I don't want to spend any money on one.
I'm always surprised how expensive those things are. How can it be that much? $50 odd for one here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not even the most expensive ones.
What? I think mine cost me about 10 quid.
You get a
I
very
just
cheap one.
a pair of tweezers. I don't know why it's so expensive.
That's already ever used.
So I do. For the small parts, a pair of tweezers.
For the small parts, yeah.
The bending things are in here good for like really long pieces.
Oh, I'm just meaning even like just one of those little tummy. Yes, can you just get like a flat nose plier to do it, or do you?
You need a smooth one still without teeth.
I've got some Tamiya PE tweezers. You can see those.
Yeah.
They're good. They were about a fiver, I think.
And I'm just using the regular tweezers. And I mean, that's not the problem right now. The problem right now is that this is a completely over-engineered series of instructions. There's too many parts. The brass is far too brittle. I've already annealed it once, but everything's falling off. And the instructions are worse than the worst dragon instructions you've ever seen. So, yeah, having a bad day.
And the best part about it is you spent money on it.
I know, and that'll be the thing that keeps me going because I'm such a tight ass. I will not quit.
I don't think I'll bother with that kit anymore.
What's that? The Porsche interior.
The one you're building.
No, this kit's not bad. As I said, it's just don't bother your ass with the edge. It's not a hassle. The kit wasn't too bad. It's squeezed in. You know, the fit wasn't to me a level fit, but.
Is that Tacom or something?
Yeah, this one's a Tacom. I'm gonna give him names though at some point.
It's a challenge for you, Adam.
What's that? King Tiger?
Here we are. You could do the ambush scheme you want to do on it.
I do have Panther. I got that for like $20 or something. And it's one of those like picture draw like photo instruction manuals.
Hendrik said, "Do not buy those." The other day.
Hendrik says a lot.
Oh well, I got it for cheap.
When he said it, do not buy a dragon kit with color CAD instructions.
Was there a reason behind the do not buy? Because they're shitty kits, or because the instructions are shit?
Huh? No.
Because it was Hendrik, I expect.
As long as I'm not giving my money directly to Dragon, I don't really care. Every Dragon kit I've bought has been second hand. Don't keep that.
Is the special guest at this year's Belgian Scale Modelers Convention.
Yeah, I saw that.
Speciality will be speaking English.
I wonder if anything interesting will come out of Telford.
Interesting is in what?
Like kit announcements.
Oh, don't know, but could be.
Be planes, if anything.
Most likely, yeah.
Is Telford important on the circuit?
Yeah, it's one of the biggest in Europe. If not the biggest. So yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty
bigger than your SMC, then.
Yeah.
They're a lot bigger than SMC. In fact, you could probably fit SMC to Telford about 3 times.
Yeah, well, if you just floor-wise, yeah, definitely.
Maybe I should make the effort sometime then.
Maybe you get an apology there.
What apology would that be, sir? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. You're just a wanker.
Me?
That being said, I'm going to take us off here. So, if any of the 7 viewers still wants to join, you know where the link is. And if not, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.